You can't be doing that. Ready to go. Hey, there we are. Welcome back to another nerd-filled episode of The Watch. Thanks to Kirby Crackle for the use of their song right off the top of our show there, and you can check out more music from them at kirbycracklemusic.com. And where are we today? We're back. We're back in one of our favorite locations.
What do you mean we're back? I'm back.
Well, The Watch. The royal we.
He's gonna be.
I was climbing those mountains in Africa with the rains and everything.
Oh, you're blessing the rains down in Africa.
That's the one. Yeah, you betcha. So that's where I've been. But yeah, we are at Game Over.
Yep.
And this fantastic virtual reality gaming place they have out here in where are we? It's such a long drive. I forgot.
St. Albert.
St. Albert. That's right.
Yeah.
So out here in St. Albert, we're gonna get the address for you here.
129, unit number 129, 1 Hebert Road.
There you go. And yeah, they take bookings down here for all kinds of different events, or even if you just want to come down with a couple of friends. We are going to be, me and Josh are going to be starting off playing some games.
Yeah.
And they got some. I'm not even too sure.
You're going to be playing some multiplayer games.
Some multiplayer games. Okay.
We've also got some announcements. They've got a couple contests they do here, monthly, weekly. They'll be talking about that. So we'll get Jocelyn and Ron into the game setups. We'll have one of the Game Over staff here sitting with us in the hot seat, talking about stuff coming up while you guys are playing some cool games.
Of all the stuff
we'll be cutting back and forth. Right? We got a different setup this week because we're going to be doing multiplayer games, whereas last time we tried single player, which seemed a bit hectic. So we're going to try and streamline this a bit more.
I still think it's going to be hectic.
It'll probably be a little bit hectic, but
yeah. Put the worst video game guy in the team out there playing. It's going to be awesome. Yeah, so we got a few games coming up that we're going to check out here, and the usual stuff going on. Who do we got tuning in so far?
We've got Steve, we've got Phil, we've got Legic, we've got Gray. Holy mackerel, we've got a lot of people.
Well, we got a lot of viewers right off the top.
Elaine, Dat, we've got Howard. He's sick. Get well, Howard.
Not too
Andrew's
sick to watch the show though. That's good.
Curtis. Curtis is actually.
Is that from Creative Wood? Curtis
no. Curtis from Dominic Digital.
Oh, that's Curtis.
Yeah,
okay.
He's got a Harry Potter event he wants you guys to check out.
Oh, excellent.
I don't know the date of it.
Well, maybe he can send us the info right there while we're chatting.
I'll just quickly check here.
So yeah, don't forget, hey, while you're watching the show at home, hit that little share button. Share this show right now with some of your friends that may not be watching it, that would be interested in our special nerd and geek content. And of course, we'll be back. We'll be doing our giveaways here right away. And don't forget, July 8th, we are going to be at Escape, also here in St. Albert, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And we're putting together the team for that, so don't forget to keep sending in hashtag Escape.
So it's not an escape room.
Right. It's
like The Amazing Race. They just called Escape because it's an escape, like a getaway, not yeah. That's the way I can explain it. But yeah,
that's why
the Harry Potter event is a trivia night. It's July 28th. You can win prizes for costumes. There's gonna be like the Harry Potter butterbeer stuff.
The butterbeer stuff.
Yeah, dude,
I know you love that stuff.
And then they'll also be handing out tickets. They're only $10.
Oh, sweet.
So I don't know the location of it though, but you can find this information on Facebook. So it's just not too hard.
And as I was saying though, Escape is coming up on July 8th, and we are putting together that team for that. So don't forget to send in hashtag Escape so you can get in on our selection of who the dream team is going to be to help us on July the 8th. And also, I see, Carrie Customs.
Next week.
Carrie's Costumes is next week, right?
Yeah.
Awesome.
And we're also doing a interview with
the guy from the Wolverine book.
A book author, yes.
Yeah,
She's, we'll get to that, because we're going to be filming that ahead of time, and we'll release it a little bit later.
We're going to play it on
because we have a bit of time when we've got a couple weeks off,
yeah.
And we'll be just airing that episode.
Yeah, that's coming up in August. So we're not going anywhere just yet for holidays. But yeah, lots of exciting stuff coming up in shows
Curtis,
to come.
here.
And also lots of exciting stuff coming up on tonight's show. So speaking of exciting, are we ready to go? Do you know if we're ready to go out there yet? Or? Okay. So and
yeah, no, it's not an Escape the City. So then again, we'll just cut to a little commercial because the commercial does it better than I do. Put the screws on, not putting the screws on, that's putting on the Ritz. Put the screws on, a little show that comes on Wednesdays at the end of the month, every month. and tickets are like $12.
$12 at
and
Grindstone.
yeah, it's actually quite apparently really
Last
awesome.
Wednesday,
I want to
yeah.
go. So,
So
check
we're
it out.
gonna cut to that, and when we
My name is Alicia Snyder. I'm the producer and quizmaster for a new show at the Grindstone Theater. It's a comedy trivia show called Put the Screws On. It happens the fourth Wednesday of every month at 7 p.m. You can get tickets at the Grindstone or online at grindstonetheater.ca. So the theme for the pilot show is aviators. And we're going to have questions about sunglasses, pilots, famous crashes, Jules Verne, anything that has to do with anything that flies. Support local comedy.
Okay, awesome. So yes, Put the Screws On. I like their commercial. It's you know, sitting on the throne, waving your magical wand. I like it. It's entertaining. Okay, so we've just got Ron. He's getting set up right now. We're going to be having a multiplayer. You need this?
I was gonna bring it back. Sorry about that. I stole Steve's pen.
We stole Steve's pen. It was the only pen, apparently.
Here I am, guys. Hey, good to see you all.
So Jocelyn has a couple announcements coming up this weekend in Pokemon news. Take it away.
We have Articuno Day on Saturday. I guess it's July 7th now. I think it's the same times as Community Day would be. So noon to 3, or wherever you are. It's the same time.
Okay, so what is Articuno? This Articuno event?
It's a reward from doing research tasks. So we did 5 million research tasks, which you can do in the Pokemon Go game. And as rewards, you get like the lucky egg, it lasts longer, and Articuno Day, so you can get a shiny Articuno.
So how do I get the shiny Articuno?
You go to a Pokemon Go gym and spin the stop if you know what I'm talking about. And you get free raid passes, and you raid with groups of people.
How many raid passes do I get?
5.
5 this on Saturday
Yeah.
only in the 3 hours?
In the 3 hours.
Now, is every gym going to be an Articuno?
I hope
We don't know?
We don't know that.
Okay, so how do I know if it's going to be an Articuno gym?
I think, I don't know.
Just the black looking egg?
The black egg, and then we'll have
Okay.
to see what pops because we're still raiding for the legendary Regice.
Okay.
So on Sunday we have Community Day,
Yep.
July 8th, and that's for.
That's from noon to 3. That's for the shiny Pikachu. You can also get a shiny.
What?
Shiny, shiny Pikachu,
Oh, yeah,
not shiny
there's-
Pikachu. Sorry, shiny Squirtle.
also
But
a
shiny
special
Pikachu
Pikachu
came out
now.
today. He's got the sun hat, and that's for the anniversary event, the 2-year anniversary coming up on Saturday. But they've already released him, as far as I know. It says
Yes.
that he's in the game.
I haven't seen him yet. I haven't
so
seen any
that's-
Pikachus.
Pretty much all your Pokemon Go news. I mean, right now you get triple experience for catching. If you got a lucky egg on, that's times 6. If you're doing raids, it's doubles. So it's twice. So it's like 40,000 instead of 20,000 if you got a
You
lucky
can
egg on.
level up
You
so
can level up
easily
so
right
much. So if you're
now.
behind in Pokemon Go and you want to get ahead, do your daily freely raid or whatever and pop a lucky egg. It's 40,000 experience. If you're looking
You'll
for
catch up in no
to game with me or Jocelyn on Sunday between noon and
Saturday
3,
and Sunday possibly?
we'll be at the legislature with a bunch of us. It's in Go mode, so like just kind of
Gotta catch as
keep
many
going
as
and catch
you
as many as you can.
It's shiny. It's
But yeah,
shiny Squirtle.
it's shiny Squirtle. Plus,
And
what we're hearing is he might have the sunglasses. It's not confirmed, is it?
it's confirmed.
Is it
think.
confirmed?
Yeah, it's confirmed.
I didn't see it confirmed. Okay.
Sunglasses, like.
But
I
yeah,
don't
the sunglass Squirrel from the Squirtle Squad.
But also, if you evolve within that 3 hours, you get
Yeah.
a special move.
Yeah, you get a special move.
Yeah.
So you have to do it before the end of the 3 hours to get the Blastoise special move. And yeah, good luck hunting. Hopefully you get a 100%er.
Happy hunting.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
It's an intense.
That's kind of all your Pokemon Go news you need for this weekend. Shiny Articuno between noon to 3 from what I believe.
Yeah.
You get 5 spins for free for raid passes. If you saved your raid pass from the day before, that's 6. So you should get 6 raid passes. Okay, looks like you're ready to get hooked up. Head on out.
So we'll get you right over here. Steph's gonna go in this station here, and then I'll just.
So what is So we're at about 10 minutes, and at the 10-minute mark, you're going to explain the specials.
Okay.
So you've got all these cool like events that you do like pretty much all the time, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so we'll get back to that in a second.
So let him do.
My name is Alicia Snyder. I'm the producer and quizmaster for a new show at the Grindstone Theater. It's a comedy trivia show called Put the Screws On. It happens the fourth Wednesday of every month at 7 p.m. You can get tickets at the Grindstone or online at grindstonetheater.ca. So the theme for the pilot show is aviators, and we're going to have questions about sunglasses, pilots, famous crashes, Jules Verne, anything that has to do with anything that flies. Support local comedy.
Okay, so from the top, where we left off, we just finished the commercial, and you've got specials.
Yes. So, end of this month, July 28th, we're having our 1-year birthday celebration. So GameOVR is turning 1 year old. We're going to be having gift bags for the first 50 people through our doors. All kinds of door prizes, specials all day long. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're really looking forward to it. I can't believe how quickly this whole year has flown by. So,
What day is that?
July 28th.
July 28th,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, so on the weekend there. So all summer long, we're going to be having a bunch of different discounts on our regular bookings as well. So if you can't make it out for our birthday celebration, we have 20 Tuesdays we've been running for a while now. So every Tuesday, $20 for our standard rooms, 20% off our wireless rooms.
I like the group of 4 combo.
4-pack, yeah.
Yeah, it's like $18.75 per person.
Yes. Yeah,
That's
that's what it
out.
works.
$18.75
You
per
did the
person,
math
which I was
on that.
like, no, that's like a wicked deal. Anytime you come, just bring 3 friends and make sure you all play like multiplayer games. You can play your own games. It's only $18.75. That's like a dirt cheap price, man. Like that's so like affordable. Like that's awesome.
Yes, and we've switched to our summer hours now, so we're open 7 days a week again. I know some people are disappointed. We're open Wednesdays. I know.
For winter, you were closed during Wednesdays?
Yeah.
Would you
How
go into
dare we
hibernation
have
mode?
Yeah, we had to have a day off in there somewhere, but we're back to 7 days a week now. So Wednesday is going to be Wireless Wednesday to promote our wireless rooms.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Wireless sounds like it's like not hooked up to nothing, eh?
It's absolutely amazing. If you've ever played in VR before, hooked up to a computer, of course, we do our best to keep the cable up out of the way, but if you're playing really high action games,
Yeah.
you're moving around, you're ducking, you're weaving, you don't want anything getting in your way,
No.
impeding your gameplay, especially if you're playing something like Gorn, where, that's very, very physical. You're swinging your arms, you're fighting for your life. The last thing you want to do is get hung up on the cord and get killed because of it.
Okay. We can hear Ron and Jocelyn playing, what is this game?
This is Elven Assassin.
Elven Assassin? Okay, like, they're just hooting and hollering over there. It's actually pretty cool. This actually looks really cool. So, like, this is a 2-player, 4-player?
4-player.
4-player, okay.
Yeah, so we have 3 playing right now.
Okay.
So basically, it's sort of like your tower defense game in VR. So you're defending your village or castle from orcs and dragons and trolls and stuff like that. So think Lord of the Rings sort of thing. You get spells. You can shoot fireballs and
shoot dragons.
and different things like that.
So, are you on a team?
Yeah, so you're all working together. They did add a player versus player mode as well. So if you
shit.
just want to shoot at each other, you can do that as well.
So this is so this tower defense, do you upgrade your towers or is it just you guys?
It's just you. So you don't.
So you upgrade yourself?
Yeah, you don't have any automated defenses there. It's all up to you, and
it's all
and
up to
your
you to like
team.
pull the triggers and and then so do you have possible like AOE's or anything like that, or is it just arrows that have like explosions or what?
Yeah, so you can get different spells, and your character will go up levels as you progress through the game. So you can upgrade your spells, make them more powerful. You can use them more often. So you get fireballs. Rain of Fire is kind of the most powerful one. That's an area of effect. Kills everything in the area.
So you can do AOE's. Okay, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, there's a big troll there that they're
shooting.
killing.
He thinks he's Legolas or something. That's pretty cool.
I wish that was me. I'm dead.
Okay. Oh, dude, this is pretty sweet.
Yeah, so this is one of our most popular games. It was one of our favorite games way back when we first started getting into VR, so it's sort of grown over time. The developers have added more into it as they develop it.
That's so cool. That's so neat. No, okay, so like on the 28th, what time do you open up at?
11 o'clock.
11 o'clock?
Yeah.
So if you want to get one of those gift bags, like I expect to see a line here starting at no later than probably 10:30. So grab a cup of Joe, drink it outside because there's no food and drinks in here. But stay warm with the drinks in the morning, and then be prepared for a full day of VR. Can you pre-book that day, or is it like first come, first serve?
We are going to have bookings available, so we are not going to have any birthday party packages that day.
Okay.
That's just for our birthday alone.
Okay, so like the first 50 people through the door, so like if I showed up, I didn't have a booking, will I still get the grab bag when I come back?
Yeah, like we'll still be taking walk-ins, so you can still book. But
So
if you want to
fill up,
if you want to secure a spot, book ahead.
Okay.
Because no promises, right? If you show up day of and
how many gaming station rooms do you have?
We have 12 rooms here.
Okay.
So we have the 6 standard plus the 2 wireless, our 2 deluxe rooms, and then the co-op room that's 2-player
In the
room
front
up
there.
front.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. So 12 stations, so roughly it'd take about 5 hours to go through all the 50 giveaways. That would be too bad. So yeah, you guys make sure you book ahead, because it would kind of suck to show up here and not have a booking and everything be full.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
if you want to come, if you want one of those cool bags, if you want some of those discounts, if you want to check out everything that day, like definitely book ahead.
Yeah, and that applies to any day, really.
Yeah.
If you're coming with a big group and you want to make
definitely
sure you
book
have
ahead.
spots, then
Yeah, because you guys actually do like fill up pretty easily with 12 spots. So, and like I said, 4 guys, $18.75. Like, I worked that out. It's awesome. It's like the best deal. I mean, Tuesday's $20, but if you show up with 3 buddies, $18.75 any day.
Yeah.
So
And a
that's
lot
awesome.
of our games are 4 players, so that kind
Exactly.
of works out perfectly. You want to play Arizona Sunshine or Horde mode is 4 players.
Yeah, like these
Elven
guys are playing.
Assassin.
These guys are playing a 4-player game. I do want to see this Arizona. Arizona what?
Arizona Sunshine.
Arizona. Why do they call it Arizona Sunshine? If it's such a dark game.
Well, actually, that one, a lot of the game, you are out in the desert in the daylight.
Okay.
So you think it'd be a little bit less scary because most zombie games are in the dark or whatnot. But
They put it out in the daylight, kind of like Dead Island.
yeah,
Which I enjoyed a lot.
yeah. So it's and the scenery in there, the Arizona desert and everything is very, very detailed. It really feels like you're there, and that, of course, that level of immersion really helps convince you that the zombies are real too.
Oh,
right?
exactly.
So when you have a horde of them charging at you, it does feel pretty intense.
Beat Saber. Are you asking if we're going to play Beat Saber today, or are you asking if they have Beat Saber? Because yes, they do have Beat Saber. You have like 50 games now?
50,
Because last time we were here, you had 49.
Yeah, we're
So
up
what are you
to
at, like 56?
No, we just hit the 50 mark.
Just
now.
the 50 mark? Okay.
Yeah. Our latest addition was BAM Squad, which is a 4-player zombie shooter again. This one, it's think Call of Duty Zombies, but with a Minecraft twist to it.
What?
So
Okay, that sounds really cool. I wasn't a big fan of Minecraft, but Call of Duty Zombies, I got some friends that we just gamed hard with that, so that's pretty cool.
yeah, it's pretty addicting. It's very simple, friendly interface. That very, very clean. You just get right into shooting zombies in it, and it's not as scary as Arizona Sunshine because again, the zombies are just kind of Minecrafty, so they're not.
Is this a new level they're on? So like this is a next level type thing?
Yeah, so there's a bunch of different maps they can play. This one, they're in the castle there. So a couple neat things there. You have a catapult that you can use, as well as a cannon. So you're not just relying on your bow and arrow on that one. So some of the levels have different mechanics that you can kind of use to your advantage.
We had one of our friends here mentioned he was dressed up as Anakin Skywalker playing Beat Saber.
Nice.
That's kind of entertaining. Okay, so we're going to cut to another quick clip of one of our sponsors.
My name is Alicia Snyder. I'm the producer and quizmaster for a new show at the Grindstone Theater. It's a comedy trivia show called Put the Screws On. It happens the 4th Wednesday of every month at 7 p.m. You can get tickets at the Grindstone or online at grindstonetheater.ca. So the theme for the pilot show is aviators, and we're going to have questions about sunglasses, pilots, famous crashes, Jules Verne, anything that has to do with anything that flies.
if we get somebody coming in our door that's never
Support
played
local
before and they want
comedy.
to play a multiplayer game as a group, this is the one that we put them in.
Okay.
You know, the controls are really easy to pick up. You can just dive right in and start having fun. You don't have to figure out a lot of stuff. It's a really good game to get introduced to VR in. So it's a good place.
So
to start.
you enjoy like a lot of your you've set a lot of the high scores here, haven't you?
Yeah.
And you encourage people to come in here and beat the crap out of your high score.
Absolutely. We have a monthly challenge, so I pick a different game every month. We do a gameplay video. I get a high score in it. If you can beat my score, you get a free hour of gameplay.
Did you
Simple
hear
as
that? Free hour of gameplay to beat his score. So in Beat Saber, it's the hardest level on the hardest difficulty, and even in like the mode where you can't die, I had difficulty just keeping up. So it's probably just practice, continuous practice.
Yeah.
But no, it's really cool that you offer that, because like it's always nice, like as a gamer, to show up. I remember back in the old days where like you had an arcade and you'd see like, you know, the guy's name at the top and you're like, okay, I'm gonna be the top one day. I'm gonna be the top. So you come in there, you grind for hours. So no, like definitely, it's awesome that you guys do that. So.
Well, but Steph and I, we're both gamers. That's how we got into this. We're still very passionate about it. Like, this isn't a business to us. We're out there playing the games every day. Every game we have on our list, we know inside and out. So, you know, if you guys can step up and beat our score in any of the games, our hats are off to
Challenge
you.
welcomed.
Yes, bring it on. You know, this month it's Killing Floor in standout mode. Holdout mode. This is kind of like horde mode. Basically, just fight hordes of Zeds, try to top my score. You can do that one multiplayer as well. You're welcome to bring a friend, and the two of you can team up and try to top my score, so you can get a little bit of an edge that way. You still have to individually each get that, but working together as a
Beat
team,
Saber
you can make it.
two-player?
Beat Saber, no. It's just single player, though the developers are working on a multiplayer mode.
I swear last time I saw something, it said something about 2-player mode.
There's a party mode.
Party mode, okay.
That's kind of just like a local leaderboard thing.
12.
So there's 12 stations here. The deluxe rooms, they're more designed for groups. Like, that's what we were in the last time.
Yeah, because like, they got the couches and like wider areas almost.
So that's where you'd want to do something like party mode, where it's just a local thing. You're just sharing the headset, so you're trying to beat each other's score, just kind of taking turns.
Yeah, and you get the TV puts the speak, like the output of sound through the TV as opposed to like through the headphones in these little private rooms.
Yeah, so it's a little bit nicer for the people outside watching.
Yeah.
But yeah, I know the developers are working on multiplayer. They haven't said what it's going to look like, if it's going to be like a head-to-head thing, or, you know, how they're going to structure that. But
that'd be entertaining as hell, because like you got like the drummers, like old school games where like you have like Rock Band, and the drummers go head-to-head trying to like compete the scores, and then they send each other like, I don't know, those little like, I can't remember what they send. Like they send over like a thing that like creates like a complication. So yeah, I could definitely see that being like something that they add to it.
Yeah, and I mean, that game is amazingly fun already.
It
so
is.
adding that in.
Are they adding more songs soon?
Hopefully, yeah. They, I know they've been active on social media lately, saying, you know, they're working on a lot of stuff. They're working on a level editor so that you can put your own songs into it. There is a hack out already where you can mod the game to do that, and if you look, there's YouTubers that already they've done, like, you know, Through the Fire and the Flames and Gangnam Style and stuff like that.
So when you put your own song into there, does it also modify the blocks? Like, does it match to the beats, or do you just get like random ones at that point?
So the way they're building it, as far as I understand, this one is customized to the actual song, so you place the blocks to the beat of the music.
Oh, sick.
So it's not an automatic thing. You have to actually build it out yourself.
Okay.
Whereas
so it takes a lot of time and effort if it's, you know, 144 beats per minute.
Yeah. So I mean, but if you're a musician and you're trying to break into the scene, put your song into that, put it out on the internet, get other people to play it, free publicity, right?
Oh, dude, that would be like, oh my god, like that is a new level of like SoundCloud.
Yeah, absolutely. Put it right into a game.
Oh my god. Okay, like there's so many buddies I want to like just tell people to do that now. That's awesome. No, that's actually really cool. So 50 games, 12 stations. Man, 1 year on the 28th. Like that's gonna be insane, yo.
Yeah. The other thing we're actually really excited about this month, we're launching our mobile station. So we can take our VR setup just like in one of these rooms here and put it literally anywhere.
So like if somebody was having a, I don't know, like a corporate party, and they just wanted to like, I don't know, get you guys to just go there to set stuff up or whatever, you guys could just show up and they could like have you there.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, we can set up anywhere with the mobile unit that we're using. We can even, you want to set up in the middle of a park, in the middle of a field.
Okay, how does that? So, how would that work for like Wi-Fi and stuff? There's technology for that, yeah.
Yeah, we've got that figured out. So yeah, it's a completely self-contained unit. We can run it indefinitely anywhere. So. We already have a couple of things on the go. We're doing a setup in Rundle Park August 4th for a charity run. So that's one thing that we're really excited about. I believe the proceeds are going to Gears, which is an animal rescue group. So we're doing that just as a donation to them to help support their cause.
That's pretty cool.
That we're very passionate about. We're going to be setting up at Fragapalooza in August. Yeah, so we're going to have our full mobile unit set up there for all of Fragapalooza, as well as the Alberta Beatdown, which is also happening in August. For those of you who don't know what the Beatdown is, it's basically it's a gaming competition event. It's held over several days, mainly fighting games. So not quite on the level of Fragapalooza, but it's a really exciting thing. We were out there last year, but we didn't have a mobile station, so we just kind of had a setup, and you know.
Are you guys doing anything for Extra Life?
We were looking at doing something for Extra Life as well. We were talking to them about it last year, but it was just after we opened, and we didn't have the resources to get involved in it. But that's something that we're really looking forward to getting into this year.
Yeah, I look forward to that because I go every year. I set up. I'll probably get my donations going soon. I just need. I think it's like $50 American or something like that to get in. Mm-hmm. And then I always go and I play the full 26 or 27 hours with a possible power nap if I can't make it through. But it's a different experience, you know.
Yeah.
It's normally held in the ice rink, but last year it was being torn up. So we got to go to this really cool tower downtown. I think it was like Epcor Tower or something.
Yeah, I saw
really
that.
Cool. Yeah, it was actually really neat. And you'd like the morning sunrise at the top tower, the whole build. Like it was neat. It was a cool like experience.
Do you think they're gonna go back there again, or are they gonna
No,
go back
I think
to
it was
the
just a
rink?
one time. They're just going back to the rink.
Okay.
And it's kind of nice when you're overheated or you're not feeling good. The ice cold floor keeps you awake. So
there you go. 27 hours of VR.
So again, last week we showed that the Koopa Troopa were in full force. And if you missed it, you get to check out this guy's Super Mario skills and his hilarity.
Every child deserves a clean, safe environment where they can learn and grow through arts, crafts, and daily activities. Every parent deserves the peace of mind knowing that they have dependable, quality childcare for their little one. Proudly servicing St. Albert families for over 18 years. Enchanted Forest Daycare.
St. Albert isn't just a great place to raise a family. St. Albert is home. Hi, I'm Kim Opolinski, living and loving St. Albert for over 30 years. I'd love to help you buy or sell a home.
Hi, I'm Steph. Everyone will be back shortly. Here we go.
You want to go? Or
Yeah. Oh, I'm here. I'm coming.
So, nice meeting you.
Yeah. Are you the voice that I kept hearing in my head?
I think so.
All right.
Here you go, buddy. So you got
Okay.
Oh, I got some
Oh, right
stuff.
now you're playing,
You,
aren't you?
excellent.
Okay, so
Yeah, we switched out. Kyle's going to have a turn. He's had a tired. I think I got tired of watching me have fun.
You're pretty awesome.
That was a lot of fun. That was vastly different from my previous virtual reality gaming experience.
Yeah.
I mean, have they come a long way? Because it was a couple years ago that I did it last time.
The technology hasn't really changed. That was actually one of the first games that ever came out
Okay.
for the HTC Vive on Steam. They have done a lot of upgrades to it though.
Okay.
So it's still pretty good though.
Right. Yeah. No, I agree, and 100%. And also, we talked a little bit when I got here about like games that make me dizzy and stuff. And you have how many different games do you have here?
We have, I think, 52 or 53.
Wow, that's a lot. And you guys have really good knowledge of them because you said right off the bat, like, no problem, we have people like that, and we picked out stuff. And I mean, that's what I think I enjoyed the most about it, was that I was able to enjoy it and not feel like I was getting sick or dizzy or anything like that. The only thing I did, the heights, you really feel like you're up high, and that freaked me out the first couple times when you're looking
it's
down.
Weird when you can't see your feet. That's what really
Very
messes
weird.
with you.
Yeah. Well, are your hands or anything?
Yeah.
Well, fake hands because you see somebody else's hands. But no, that was a great amount of fun. I can't believe because we were in there 15, 20 minutes, and I mean it seemed like a blink of an eye.
Oh yeah, no, that's my favorite game. I always love that one.
That was a lot of fun. I like that one. We'll have to definitely get another chance to try out something else in a different genre to see.
I think they're going to do zombies right away.
Yeah, that's what it sounded like. That's what that Arizona Sunshine is, a zombie game. We saw a couple people playing that, I think, when we first came in.
Yeah.
In the first couple of rooms, and that looks pretty neat because they look like a lot more interaction with your environment and stuff because they were picking things up off the ground and stuff like that. That was really cool. How long have you guys been open here?
We're actually going to be celebrating our 1 year here right away, July 28th. We're having our birthday party.
Oh, fantastic. And you guys have a big event
We do.
going on for that?
We're going to have grab bags. We're going to have prizes. We're going to have cake, which is really the best part of any birthday.
Absolutely, 100% cake. Now, so if someone was wanting to come down, of course, I'm sure you guys do all the birthdays and stuff like that. For someone just me and my son wanted to come play, what's the hours like? Do you have to book ahead? Excuse me, ahead for something like that?
We always recommend that you book ahead, just because we want to make sure that you guys have a good experience, and of course, when you show up, we want to make sure that we have the space for you.
Well, yeah, it's a long drive out here too for some people, so you want to make sure that's a good point or whatever to call ahead and make sure that everything's okay. So don't just show up. Surprise!
You can, but we don't have any guarantees, of course.
There you go. Okay. And what is the cost for someone to just come?
So we do have some specials running throughout the week. We have on Tuesdays, we have our 20 Tuesdays. So our special would be $20 for a standard room.
Okay.
And we also do have 2 wireless stations, so you don't have any wires holding you back with anything.
Oh, okay.
So it is kind of nice. And those are 20% off.
Okay, very good.
So they work out to roughly the same price. 25 for the wireless stations and 20 for the standard rooms.
Okay.
And of course, on Wednesdays, we have our wireless Wednesdays. Our wireless stations are $20.
Okay, so lots of good deals through the week to come and check out.
Definitely.
Now you said the $20 for the room. How long is that for?
For an hour.
Oh, that's pretty good.
So it's an hour. We do have half an hours, but it's definitely worth money to just.
From what I just seen there, you definitely want to. Yeah, an hour would be all right. You don't want to cut yourself short on that because the time, like I said, it kind of eats up the time pretty quickly. You don't realize how
and then
long
you're sore,
it takes.
and then you're like, whoa, why am I so sore?
No, that was really a lot of fun. What I like really a lot too was how that there was no delay. That they were just very good timing as far as when you're cocking the arrow, firing the arrow, and everything like that. I had a hard time focusing on aiming and then trying to see what spell I was picking out of my left eye there, but that was an interesting element that we got to add on to that for sure.
The spells are definitely what you're going to need them as you get further and further on, just because some of the bosses get harder.
Plus, you're saying that last guy that came, you can but I blew him up with it.
Well, the cannon, I didn't even realize that.
Yeah, the cannon really did a number.
Right there. I'll have to remember that next time because usually it's only the spells that work.
So it looks like these two are getting set up there. That's my favorite, just watching Kyle aimlessly stumble around in a room. I'm sure I was doing a lot of that myself.
Oh yeah, I think we all are. So does Josh scare easily?
Out of the three of us, probably the second most. Because I would be the biggest.
Well, then you should be the one who's playing this one.
I know. We went to the haunted escape room.
Oh, yeah.
Last year at Halloween. Yeah, screamed like a girl. Yeah. It was funny. I was the worst one out of the whole group.
There's nothing wrong with that. I scream all the time too. That's why Eric is doing this one, because otherwise it would just be me screaming the entire time.
Well, the whole time we were concerned about something jumping out and grabbing us, and then just out of the blue in the darkness, my wife reached out to like touch my back, and I just,
Did she at least get it on video or a picture?
They had a video, and they were claiming that they were going to release it on the internet, but they didn't. Thank God.
Well, that's no fun.
Everyone else had a good laugh at me, though. That was for sure. Yeah.
Well, that's good.
Yeah. No, I lost all composure right there. It was just out the window.
There is nothing wrong
just
with that.
completely screamed. Let's take a look in here and see. We got Rebecca's tuned in, and Robin, and Lane. Hey, Lane, thanks for tuning in, buddy. And and Lane was on the ball with the Beat Saber there game. So is this them in game here? Is this what we're looking at on this other screen? Okay.
So right now they're doing Arizona Sunshine. It's Horde mode. So that one you can play up to 4 people in.
Okay.
This one is a little bit bigger of a map. We've played it for about an hour and a half, I want to say, and it's pretty much just a constant stream of zombies, but bigger space. You can unlock more levels. You have more ammo.
Right.
So it is a really fun game, and that's another one that'll really suck up your time.
Like kind of suck up your time, but also suck you in, which is really, if you're going to go for virtuality, that's what you want, is to get sucked in and lose track of time, and I could definitely see that happening.
See, that's what you don't want to do. You don't want to just fire your gun, because it only has a certain amount of ammo.
Oh.
So once you're out, you're out.
You're out, yeah.
You're out.
Start looking for sticks.
That's the greatest thing about this one. There is no melee combat.
Oh, there isn't? It's just
none.
all
So if you have no bullets,
shooting?
yeah, you're done. He'll eat you.
Wow. That's rough.
It's funny, though. The worst is when you turn around and there's one crawling towards you and you didn't realize.
And then you can't hit it with 10
people
shots?
People try and stomp on it, and well, of course it's not going to work, but they try.
That would be super entertaining to watch people trying to stomp on air.
Well, you know what? I think we might even get that opportunity.
Yeah. Well, this is interesting because we're watching them play on the screen. Like we can also see Jocelyn out of the corner of her eye. Look.
So we have everything set up on retractables.
Yeah.
So it'll come and go with you.
Yeah, I felt that too. That there was, and it also, if you start wandering too far.
Yes, it'll kind of hold you back.
It'll hold you back, and then you get kind of that red box of death that I noticed in there. It's like you've gone too far.
Yep. Yep. We changed it. It used to be blue.
We did it, and blue. They're probably like, "Oh, that's pretty."
Oh no, I knew it. Like, oh, I was gonna wander around, and people were smacking.
What a nice
walls.
blue! Let's just keep walking and see what this does.
Oh, it's really pretty. So yeah, we've actually changed the grid to be red, and that was more for safety. We also have an alarm that comes up just in case. We don't want anyone getting hurt.
Well, yeah, I can imagine if you got carried away, you could run right into a wall pretty easily.
Oh, even with the grid and the noise, and no, people still, some of it's scary.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, get a good jump out of stuff like. Because I know a few people that have them in their houses that's like entertainment for them when someone new comes over. Oh, here, try this, and then they'll watch and laugh as you crawl around on the ground scared.
Yep.
That hasn't happened to me, but I've heard
you know
stories.
What? I think there is a game that we want to put you in today.
Oh, okay. I don't like being scared. Did I mention that?
Oh, well, it's not too scary.
I scare easily. I have 3 kids. I get
then you shouldn't scare that.
And they're 23, 22, and 10. So I'm used to scares.
Well, there you go. I think they'll really like watching this then.
Yeah, so my youngest son, he's a big fan of the VR. We've gone a few times for him to play. And he even went on his birthday here back in June.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And him and his buddies went and played some VR, and they had a really good time.
Well, that's awesome.
Yeah. And like I say, I mean, and I always thought, until I came here, I always thought it was more like a kid's kind of activity, that because I said like I found it to be a little disorientating the last time.
Yeah.
But that being said, the last time I went, there wasn't nearly as much like pre-prep going into what was going on. It kind of seemed more like just thrown in, like, here's your stuff. Figure it out.
Yeah, no, we try and make sure that you understand the controls, and we want to make sure that your experience is positive going right out the gate, no matter where you go.
Yeah. Well, and that's, like I say, when it's disorientating like that, it can be difficult as well, just to navigate the menu, to try and without someone showing you or explaining it to you. So I liked it a lot here that it was all set up. I just I put it on and I was right in and playing and going and
Oh, definitely.
and yeah, and I didn't even realize I was playing with other people. I thought I was all by myself.
We have a custom interface that makes it very simple to be able to find a game, and we have everything, our most popular games, set up in a very easy fashion for you to find them.
Awesome.
So even if you came in here, you have zero experience on how to use it, it's very easy for you to figure out.
Yeah,
Of
that's
course,
pretty
we're
much
always
me,
on that.
zero experience.
Well, you did great.
Yeah, well, I mean, I've played lots of video games, but with
Well, you did
VR,
really good, though.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Like I said, I enjoyed how quick it was, that there was no delay to the actions that I was doing. Whereas I've played some games like that, even like, you know, modern games in the arcade, where even that slight bit of delay really affects the gameplay. I find is why are you not doing what I want you to do
Well, yeah,
when
you're
I'm
trying to
pressing the
hit
buttons
something,
there?
and then you can't hit it because, you know, your shot went over here, and it's still over here.
So as you're saying, you guys got over 50 games to choose from here. How many different rooms do you have for? And I noticed there's maybe like a couple of kind of like party rooms as well.
Yeah, so we have a couple different rooms. One of the rooms that we're in right now, this is one of our standard rooms.
Okay.
So we're actually in station 6 right now. So we have 6 of our standard rooms. We have 2 wireless rooms, and those are just at the front there.
Right, okay.
And we have our co-op room. Our co-op room is designed, you know, if you have a date night or you have 2 people who just want to play games together.
Oh, so that was my next question. Is it just stuck to like one person in a room on one system?
Yeah, so the way we have these ones here set up, it's supposed to be one person playing at a time.
Right.
And you can. We allow you to share the time if you want with another person. If you want to do our co-op room, it's designed for having 2 people playing together.
Okay.
So if you want to come in and play just games together, just multiplayer games,
Right.
we do have a couple extra multiplayer games in that station as well.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, and then we have our deluxe rooms, and they're meant more for sharing with a family.
Okay.
So if you have one headset, and you can have up to 5 people sharing that one headset.
Okay. So in one of those rooms, like the family room, there's just one headset in
Yes.
there that they would all share to take turns?
Yes,
Okay.
but it's designed to be more like a living room. So you
Okay.
have the couches. We were actually in there last time.
So everyone can kind of, they showed me the room. That's the one around the corner there.
Yeah.
So you can, while you're not your turn, you can sit down, relax, and,
Exactly.
and laugh at
Exactly.
the people that you came with
Exactly.
as they stomp around. Yeah. So let's check in. We got some gameplay footage here. Let's see how they're doing here in the zombie apocalypse.
It's a little scary to stand here and see them still.
So you can see them kind of crawling towards you.
Yeah.
Oh, they climb.
Joss is not happy with the zombie situation.
They just
So-
actually upgraded this one too. You have 2-handed weapons now.
Oh, very cool. But again, it's all just shooting weapons, and
Oh,
this
yeah.
one is just a straight shooter. But even again, like looking at the gameplay here, like the quality of the graphics and the immersion in the world around you is really cool to watch. Like,
It's not to the point where video games are now when you just play on a standard system.
Mm-hmm.
It's not quite there yet, but they still feel real enough.
no, and
that
like I
you
say,
can see it.
this like that proximity to the action that you have as it's going around you. Like I said, like, you know, the dragon flying over and the
Yeah.
elven assassin and the bigger, like, and they come right up on you, and like you told us about them throwing things at us, but I never clued in until
And I
something
seen
was
you
coming
duck
right
once.
up. Oh, I ducked a bunch of times, but the first time I just kind of stood there like, oh, what's that coming at me?
And of course that didn't work out.
No, not at all. Yeah, everything went right after that. But yeah, that's such a big part of it. It just gets you sucked right into your surroundings because, like I say, that's the element that's missing from other video games is that when you look left or right, there's the kitchen, there's the living
Yeah.
room, right? But it's everywhere around you.
And it's nice too that, you know, you can, it doesn't matter what age you are, you can still go and do this.
Oh, 100%.
Because, you know, usually you sit around TV and you kind of all watch each other.
We're going to take a quick break here. We got some ads that we like to get to and we need to get to, so we're going to cut away to that right now, and we'll be right back here to Game Over with more action with Kyle and Joss in the
My name is Alicia Snyder. I'm the producer and quizmaster for a new show at the Grindstone Theater. It's a comedy trivia show called Put the Screws On. It happens the 4th Wednesday of every month at 7 p.m. You can get tickets at the Grindstone or online at grindstonetheater.ca. So the theme for the pilot show is aviators, and we're going to have questions about sunglasses, pilots, famous crashes, Jules Verne, anything that has to do with anything that flies. Support local comedy.
Okay.
All right, welcome back. Once again, that was the ad for Putting the Screws In, and that's the last Wednesday every month at Grindstone Theatre. You can check them out on their website to get tickets for that. They are $12 each. It's a great show. Go and check it out. You're going to really enjoy that down at the new Grindstone Theatre. We are, of course, down here at GameOVR, the virtual reality gaming place in St. Albert. We've been having a great time tonight. My co-host for tonight's back. And yeah, so lots of events coming up here and at GameOVR. Be sure to contact them to find out more information about booking rooms, about availability. Book a party, book a birthday party. Come down, check it out. Their birthday party's coming up, so you want to check that out as well. We got Carrie's Costumes next week. We are going to be there on location, checking those guys out again. Lots of fun stuff there for the cosplayers and the dressers, the dresser-uppers and Halloweeners and all that. And don't forget, July 8th, Escape, St. Albert. We are still looking for our team. We're putting together the dream team. We're going to take this thing down. So send us a message on our Facebook page, hashtag Escape, and we will add you to the list of potential candidates for that team. You know, other than that, I can't think of anything else that I wanted to talk about tonight with things coming up. Be sure to tune in next week, of course, like I said, from Carrie's Costumes. Until then, stay nerdy. Check us out, same nerd time, same nerd channel. On behalf of Kyle and Josh that are in the zombie apocalypse right now, this is Ron with The Watch signing off. And thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next week. Bye.
Can I say
Oh. Sorry about that.
actually, nope, it's fine.